I want to start out with the topic that everybody wants to talk about with regard to UCF. I think you know what it is. It's the uniforms, right?
Yeah.
The new uniforms. Here we go. So added the drop shadow here, and if you are a uniform connoisseur like I am, and you've dug into this, you'll see that there are nods to basically every era of UCF football in these uniforms, which chef's kiss. I love that. Boys, what are your thoughts on the new unis?
Brian?
I think they're absolutely fantastic. So here's the thing about the new uniforms that really get me. We were kind of we knew the UCF fan base knew that these new uniforms were coming. We knew we had a deal where our time with Nike was due for a refresh and we were going to be getting some new uniforms. I don't know that I would call these anything groundbreaking. They are very similar to what UCF has worn for the past, better part of a decade now. So I would really call these more of a refresh, but they are, air quotes, new uniforms in that they are the new Nike Vapor uniforms, and we've gone through and we've made some slight tweaks to the uniforms that UCF has normally worn. But I love them. I think they're great. I'm really happy that they brought the TV shoulder numbers back. That's something that we were missing from the 21 through 24 uniform set. I think they were trying to go with the more streamlined look with the prior set that we had, but I'm really glad to see them bring those back. Love the number font, and if you're a uniform connoisseur like Clint and I are, then you will know that UCF really puts a lot of detail into the uniforms that they build. It's not just, let's take this number set, this looks really good, let's throw this on there. There is a reason for everything that UCF does when they're assembling their uniforms, all the way down to the Pegasus on the shoulders, all that fun stuff. The Polaris star on the side of the pants there, it's all connected to UCF in one way or another. So I really like these. Now, in the past, we've also worn some alternate uniforms. So we've got night mode and light mode that we also throw out there, which are a spin on the black and white that we have. I'm assuming that UCF is saving those for later in the year, and that we're going to get a drop sometime once football season kicks off, maybe some sort of night mode, which is a black uniform with gold numbers as opposed to the white. So they throw some extra flares on there. I'm assuming those are coming, but these new core uniforms that we have, there you can see the difference in the
that photo
side
right
by
there.
side.
I just love that we got rid of the Ozempic numbers, like that big old numbers. Like, I just love the drop shadow, and that's classic Dante Culpepper. It reminds me of like the throwback Kobe Bryant jersey with the yellow block. It's just awesome. And they did it. Our team always does a great job just kind of bringing the past to the new. And I'm glad that it was a tweak, because our football history is rather short as an institution. It's rather short, so just a little refinement here and there looks good. But yeah, I'm excited. I think they're being diligent of calling these core uniforms. There's going to be some other things to play around again. But when Scott Frost came in 2016, our uniforms were really dire. And it was a big thing if we could wear like a black jersey. George O'Leary was really staunch about kind of just keeping it simple without even having names on the back of the jerseys as well. So when they did our refresh, they kind of brought in some space elements. They had the whole Nike team that he had a relationship with Phil Knight. So this is just kind of getting us up to speed. And I'm sure, if we start winning again and start getting some eyeballs, we can kind of be, quote unquote, the Oregon of the East, which was kind of his moniker when he got here the first time.
Yeah, and I do love the drop shadow. It's funny. TCU used to, in the early 2000s, had drop shadow numbers on all their jerseys. And I never thought I would be nostalgic for drop shadows. Whenever we went to the normal numbers, I was like, oh, it looks so much better. But yeah, there's something spicy and magical about that drop shadow, especially the gold on the black. Looks very
the gold, it just pops. Chef's kiss.
Yes. I would like to see, I'm trying to find a good picture here, but I would like to see an alternate Dante Culpepper era UCF helmet. I love that old logo with like kind of the lance going through it.
We did that last year.
You did last year?
We did it for homecoming.
We did that last year, yeah. We did it for homecoming. Look up, who did we play for that game, Dali?
We got bludgeoned by BYU.
That's right, it was BYU.
Oh yeah, y'all won't be wearing that again for a while.
But yeah, that was a lot of fans were clamoring for that, and they did. It was a gold helmet with the UCF Knights with the Lance logo through the side. Again, a great